Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're out at the range with a firearm. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I've been in possession of one of these SBVs for a little while. It's Origin 12. This is not a handgun, this is not a rifle, this is not a shotgun, it's a firearm. Now the ATF said you could not brace a shotgun with a short barrel on it, so people started looking to get ingenious or do things out of the box. And one of the things you can do out of the box is never manufacture the gun as a shotgun. Manufacture it as a firearm, which is a shotgun with a barrel length less than 18 inches, and then you can put a stabilizing pistol brace on it, one that even folds. So it's not a new class of firearm, it's just a class of firearm that manufacturers are now starting to exploit. This is a very cool little package. You'll notice that it's a very short barrel. The gas system is here, the barrel's on the bottom, has a Picatinny rail that runs across the top of the weapon. It's very AK-like. Now I'm talking about the Origin 12 in particular, SBV. It's very AK-like in terms of its construction and how it functions, except it's considerably different. None of the parts in this gun will fit into, say, something like a Saiga 12. This is a totally different firearm. But what I want to show you guys is this firearm in action, play around with it. I've brought out my full-size Origin 12 as well, which is a shotgun. And before you guys comment down below, this vertical grip is perfectly legal on a firearm. Again, this is not a handgun, so you can put a vertical grip on it, which isn't a bad idea when you have something this small. It's 12 gauge. So let's do a little bit of shooting with it, play around with it, show you its bigger brother, the Origin 12 shotgun, and have some fun this afternoon. 5 rounds just isn't enough. So when I say 5 rounds isn't enough, you can always put a 20-round magazine in it. Yeah, that's fun. This is a 30-round drum magazine. We have some estate shells. These are affordable shells. You can find them pretty much anywhere. These are just game loads. And we have 30 of them loaded into this prototype magazine. And we're going to see how quickly I can fire these 30 rounds. All right, here we go. That's pretty quick. We'll have to look in editing and see how long exactly that took me to fire those 30 rounds. But bolt lock's open, and we've had perfect function with the drum out here this afternoon and this SBV. Only 3 rounds. Working on it. All right. The shotgun shells we're shooting this afternoon are Estate brand shotgun shells. You can find these at your local Walmart typically. They're affordable. This is obviously a 12 gauge load. It's a 2 3/4 inch shell with a 1 1/8 ounce shot, and it's 8 shot. I've shot a lot of 7.5 and 8 shot out of my Origin, and I've never had an issue with it. It does have an adjustable gas regulator on it, so you can again tune the shotgun to the load that you're using. I'm actually not running full gas on this gun. On the SBV, I'm running full gas with these light loads. This one has an 18-inch barrel where the SBV does not. This one also has an adjustable length to pull stock, which also happens to side fold. So those are the 2 major differences between the Origin 12 and the SBV. All right, so let's do a little bit of shooting with this guy and show you what the Origin 12 looks like. Then let's go back and shoot that Title I firearm a little bit more, because honestly, I love that thing. Up. Drop the magazine out. Just had a husk stay in there. Helps if you put the magazine in right. There we go. Always locks open. Last round fired. That last time I had a husk stay in there under the extractor. But yeah, they shoot very, very much alike. The recoil is very mild, surprisingly. Like my Super 90 and stuff. I have an old Benelli HK marked Super 90, And that thing is so light, and the pistol grip is just right where it just munches my hand when I'm shooting 12 gauge rounds. We've been out here all morning shooting 12 gauge. We've probably gone through 2 cases of them, and both this and the SBV have been very comfortable shotguns to shoot. This little package would make an awesome scatter gun for somebody that wants one in their truck, Jeep, whatever. It's small enough where you can tuck it away, put it out of sight. It would fit into a bag that doesn't scream firearm, but it is a very effective self-defense tool. Now, I'm using the 5-round magazines. They're 8, 10-round magazines and 20-round drums, and of course that 30-round drum that I showed you guys will be coming to market at some point in the future. Now, I wouldn't say the 20 or 30-round drums are exactly practical in terms of self-defense usage, unless you just want to load it and leave it against a wall in the house. You're going to probably want to run with a magazine like this. Now, another thing I think would be kind of cool, if it would be allowed, is to be able to use these guns in competition or even hunting. It's such a small, handy little package. We're going to find out this year in Indiana. We're going to check with the DNR and see if we can actually use the SBV for hunting, because I'll do it. That would make an awesome little field shotgun, because again, guys, keep in mind, it has that threaded muzzle, so it's capable of accepting chokes. All right, what needs to get shot? I'm working on a stump out there. I don't know, we're just seeing cooler and cooler stuff coming to market. The Title I firearms stuff like this is something that's really been made popular in the last couple of years. I was really excited to see the Origin 12 become a firearm, and firearm is that classification that just kind of, when the ATF can't call it anything else, they'll just call it a firearm because it doesn't fit neatly into any other category. And with that comes really cool things like braces, vertical fore-end grips, and really short barrels on scatter guns. Now, this is a family safe channel, so we're going to go ahead and change the nomenclature. We have the NFA crotch kicker. This is the NFA crotch puncher. This thing is absolutely wicked cool. Having a shotgun that's this small, and it's not a shotgun, guys, it's a firearm, but it's hard not to call it a shotgun because it fires 12 gauge ammunition. Having it this small, where you can easily fold the brace out of the way, having something like this in a vehicle as a self-defense weapon, I think makes all the sense in the world. You can close it up with a dust cover like that. You can quickly extend the brace, and because the ATF has changed their mind, well, no, they haven't. According to them, they've just altered their opinion slightly. Now you can do things like fire this from the shoulder. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed coming out to the range with us this afternoon to play around with the SBV Origin 12 gauge. It's not a shotgun, even though I keep calling it one. It's a firearm. That's how we're getting away with all the cool features. It's absolutely a fun gun to have. I've had a lot of fun out here with it this afternoon. We're going to fire 5 rounds, and then we're going to check out. But before we do that, guys, first of all, if you'd like to support us here at the Military Arms Channel, the best possible way to do that is to swing by and check out our Patreon page and become a subscriber. Just for a few bucks a month, you can have access to behind-the-scenes information, blog posts, but also we've become something of a buyer's club where we blow stuff out at incredible prices, and it's prices we can't discuss publicly because we're violating MAP agreements. But we're violating them in the buyer's club with the approval of the manufacturers. So come by, check that out. Consider supporting us directly because YouTube has cut us off completely, firearms channels in general. Also, please come by and check out Copper Custom, which is our online store. We have a new e-commerce site up. I think it's probably the best e-commerce site on the web, but you guys be the judge. Swing by, check it out, and take a look at some of the products we have for sale there. Also, please be sure to join the NRA. Get in the fight. We have hopefully 4 years, maybe just 2, but 4 years of a friendly White House, friendly Senate, and a friendly House, and a new administration at the NRA with Pete Brownell at the helm, and we have the opportunity before us to make some changes. Get in the fight and help us make the change. Use the link down below. Spread that link around because it brings me money. But I turn that money right around and I send it right back out to a 503 nonprofit that does great work with veterans, wounded warriors, and first responders, which include police, fire, and EMT. So guys, please consider joining the NRA. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all those years of support. Now let's fire out these last 5 rounds. You know what? That's just not satisfying enough. Now let's fire out these last 20 rounds. Much more satisfying. I think I love this thing.